everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Cupid, and today we're going to be getting into, are you the hero or the villain? Now, I am super excited to see what comes out for this reading. I'm not quite sure, so here's the intention, right? This can be for some of you in regards to a specific situation, right? You want to know, are you the good guy or are you the bad guy in the situation? For others of you, this can simply be in regards to just like in general, right? In a general sense, are you the villain or are you the hero? I feel like this is going to resonate and apply in different ways for different people. You know, this is just a fun idea. So I'm excited to see. I'm just excited to see like what really comes out. But anyway, I feel like I do have to say like a trigger warning, because if you are the bad guy or if you are the villain, I am gonna try and see why. You know, so just. I would say if you're somebody who's really sensitive to how others view you, then this just might not be the reading for you. You know, who cares what people think of us? But, you know, at the same time, you can get good insight on how you present to the world. But that doesn't mean you have to internalize it. Doesn't mean you have to be what people want you to be. But yeah, it is good to know how people view you, you know? But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get into the groups. And we're going to get into this reading, okay, guys? So, group 1 is going to be this silver lock. Group 1. Group 2 is going to be the shark tooth. Okay, group 2 is the shark tooth. And group 3 is going to be the silver cross, okay? Or should I say the silver crucifix, because it does have a little man on it. Alright, so anyway, group 1, group 2, group 3. As always, there are timestamps for each group in the description box below. I will catch you at your reading. Hi, group 1. You have chosen the silver lock, okay? I absolutely love this lock. And I wish I still had the key, because locks come in handy, okay? I could use a couple locks myself. But yeah, this was like a diary lock, you know? I don't know if they still make diaries like that come with a lock and you get a set of keys. But yeah, group 1, you've chosen the silver lock. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards, and we're going to see, are you the hero or are you the villain? Mwahaha. Alright, group 1, welcome back to your reading. Okay, so already you're giving me vigilante energy, okay? Because from the cards, I'm seeing somebody who, they hold themselves to a moral standard, right? But I'm also getting somebody who can easily play both sides. And I don't see that you are somebody who will go against your best interests, but rather you do what you have to do to get what you need to get, you know? Now, I am thinking of this in a very like superhero way, so like apply it as it applies to you, you know, as you feel it resonates. But yeah, I feel like I'm seeing somebody who, you know, you won't forget the mission, but you might get the job done differently than another hero. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting like Batman vibes, you know, of this dark figure that's questionable, you know, on the surface you might not look like the hero, but when it comes down to your principles and what you stand for, you are very much the heroic one in whatever situation you know, we're talking about, or like in general. But yeah, so the first cards we have out, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and then we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so already with the 9 of Wands, it made me think of this lock, right? I feel like you're a secretive person, you know? I feel like, yeah, even because there's this Joker here, right? And so it's like there was a point in your life for some of you where your boundaries were tested, or something happened that made you put up these walls, or become a bit more to yourself, or secluded, you know what I'm saying? But you prefer it that way, right? Because this 9 of Wands to me just looks so cheerful. Like, this person is skipping to me, and so it's like you enjoy I don't want to say like your alone time, but it's like you have strength in solitude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel perfectly fine, you feel safe, you know what I'm saying? The people that you want out are out, the people that you want in your life are in your life, you know what I'm saying? But this Joker card, it's like you've been made a fool before, right? You've been played before, you know what I'm saying? And so because of that, you have developed this harder aspect of your character to protect yourself, right? Because this guy, he's looking all around with these pistols. Like, he's looking at all sides. You know what I mean? Then over here we have the 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. You got the 4 of Wands, clarifying that. Pirate sayings. Ahoy, matey. X marks the spot. And walk the plank. Okay, so... I feel like there's this unexpectedness, right? With the 7 of Pentacles. It's like you're patient. Yeah. It's like you come off really patient or chill, right? There's a nonchalant type of energy here. But it's like with this 4 of Wands, I feel like there's this unexpected, like maybe you speak up unexpectedly, or when you do speak up, it's like people don't expect it. But I feel like here with the 7 of Pentacles, that you say, whatever you say, it is important, or it adds, or it's like worth saying even. But this 4 of Wands, there's like this unexpected energy here. Like, you stick to yourself. But I feel like this is also about you, like, not being afraid to speak up when necessary, right? This 7 of Pentacles to me is looking almost like if necessary, right? And so overall, right now, what I'm getting is like somebody who plays the game, right? Somebody who's good at playing the game, right? Somebody who's strategic, right? Oh, we even have this a King of Swords here, right? With spades, but you know, I'm using the tarot. And that's clarifying this Four of Cups. Like I said, like I feel like I'm getting heavy Gemini energy here. So you could be a Gemini. But with this Four of Cups, I feel like you're not easily predictable, is what I'm feeling like. Like, you could change your focus often, right? You could often change your focus, or maybe it's hard to get your focus, right? It's hard to get you to shift your focus to something else or get your attention. But with it being clarified by this King of Swords, I feel like you're somebody who it's either hard to get your attention, or you shift your attention quickly. It's going to be either or for some of you, is because you're very observant, okay? And you're very strategic. You know, you're paying attention to a lot of things at one time. Okay? I feel like yes, and then right underneath that it says a great traveler is attentive to their surroundings. Yeah, so I feel like, but I'm not getting villain. Like, I get a dark vibe, right? Like I said, like Batman, right? I'm getting brooding, but I'm not getting villain, okay? I'm getting somebody who definitely is just, right? You're somebody who is just, you know? And then we have the sadness card here. And so I feel like I said, like, you've gone through some stuff before. You've experienced pain and sadness and heartbreak or whatever before. And so it has shaped where you stand morally, where you hold yourself to a certain standard because that's how you want to be treated, right? It's like you believe that people are deserving of, for some of you, simply kindness, right? But others, it's like maybe some of you do speak up. You know, you do speak up for people or defend people younger than you. Right. Maybe some of you are a teacher or a mentor, an older sibling. Huh. Yeah, and it's like you might not be up their butt like an adult or like a stereotypical adult, but you always come through to teach a lesson, right? Or to defend them, or to, you know, just speak up when the time comes. Because I feel like I said, you've gone through some stuff before, and if you can prevent someone else from going through a similar pain, then you'll do that. We have this card here in the reverse. Beautiful. I feel like for you, it's like love. I'm talking about love all of a sudden. OMG. But yeah, maybe that's really important for you guys. But like, I feel like with this beautiful card here, it's like the way you show that you care, it doesn't have to look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to look beautiful, right? Like, if you got to tell somebody that you care about what's up, or if you have to speak up about something, you don't care if it's going to be a not so pretty conversation, right? And now I'm seeing that you'll do your best to have the conversation as best as you can, but it's like you're not going to overly prioritize sugarcoating things or you know, brushing over things and only paying attention to what looks good. You know, I feel like you're somebody who really will like get to the bottom of a problem. Okay? What can hibernation do for you? This is right underneath the Nine of Wands. Like I said, you guys find lots of strength in your solitude. What can hibernation do for you? Yeah, like you go into solitude and you come out stronger, smarter, you know, more energized, whatever it may be. Like, you're somebody who has that power to go within. I mean, everybody can go within, but it's like, you know, you could be just a really introverted person, right? Like, you have to recharge. You know what I'm saying? What can hibernation do for you? I hope I don't sound super nasally because I feel like I sound super nasally. I feel like you believe in karma, okay, with the Judgment card here. You know? Are you like a heavy believer in karma? Or you just have certain morals that you like stand by like super firmly? Or like maybe not just morals, but like just like different rules that you live by, or you know what I mean? Like there's like different, you have these beliefs that you stand by like wholeheartedly, like people cannot sway you. I'm also getting with the Judgment card, like when you believe something's wrong, it's wrong. Yeah, I mean, you're giving me lots of Batman vibes. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I can't remember what was underneath here. Oh, it was rule number 2. Okay, let me find rule number 2. I like picked up the card and just literally started shuffling. Okay, so rule number 2, you got this at the bottom of the deck. It says, everyone shall have a share of any treasure, but for every piece of gold a member of the crew is given, the captain will be given 1.5. All right, 9 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that, like I said, like you are for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like you are somebody that will root for the underdog, but at the same time, I don't see you being like completely 100% selfless. Right? I'm getting somebody who you really will put yourself first, right? Like in this card, I'm seeing you are the captain, and so it's like, yeah, everybody, you know, who was on this boat, who helped us get it, right? They are given, you know, they can have a share. But I'm going to have my cut too, you know? Like, you're not going to just lose yourself for your connections. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to abandon yourself for your connections. And so I feel like maybe some people want you to be the villain. Right? Maybe some people want you to be the villain. But at the end of the day, you can't be, because it comes down to what you're fighting for, right? It comes down to what side you're really on. And that's why you're not the villain. I do feel like, you know, you come with the hard punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you've had problems in the past where you've tried to talk about certain things, or you brought up certain things, or you said something a certain type of way. And, you know, the person you were trying to talk to, like, y'all weren't seeing eye to eye, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or your conversation or your communicating was, like, they weren't receiving you well. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's because, like, it's your boundaries, right? You, like I said, you won't abandon self or abandon truth or try and sugarcoat something just so that the other person can feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get to the point. And if sugarcoating something is going to make it harder to get to the point, it's going to obscure the message or whatever, you're not going to do that. This is really interesting. And then over here at the bottom of the deck, we have celebration. And so I feel like you are having a great time and you're winning. Let me tell you that. You're winning with the celebration card. I don't know what's going on in your life, but you are winning, group 1. Alright? What I feel like here is that, like I said, there are people who want you to be the villain, right? There are scenarios, there are things that you've gone through where there are people who wanted you to be the bad guy, wanted you to be the villain. But let me tell you, what I see is they wanted you to be the villain because they wanted to disregard your boundaries. But like I said, it comes down to what you were fighting for, right? Your character at the end of the day speaks for itself. You just won't play by their rules, right? You won't play by their rules. You play by your own. And I think that's what's really unique about you. It says to what type of hero you are. You know what I mean? You play by your own rules, group 1. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated and you did, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye! Hi, group 2. You have chosen the shark tooth, okay? We're going to see, are you the hero or are you the villain? So far, so good. I'm thoroughly entertained. Okay, let's see. Was there something I wanted to say? Nope. I'm going to shuffle your cards and then I will catch you on the other side. Group 2, man, you are a villain, let me tell you. You're the bad guy. Oh my goodness. Group 2, first thing that I saw here is that a lot of you talk too much. There's something to do with your mouth, right? The things you say, maybe the timing of when you say these things. But either way, I feel like group 2, your mouth gets you in trouble. But let's get into the cards, okay? I feel like for this, I want to go, what is it, horizontal? No. Vertical? Okay. So first we have a Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands. This card says, Rule 5. Anyone that strikes another crew member while these rules are in force shall receive 30 lashings with the whip. Ooh, that's harsh. Okay? And then underneath that we have beasts use their teeth, man uses their hands. So I feel like what makes you a villain is when people get on your bad side, you have no problem biting their head off, right? I don't really know how to explain it. Like, either you cuss them out, or maybe you don't really argue, but people try and debate with you. You have a way with words where you can be really harsh with them, okay? I also feel like you give harsh punishments, right? Or you give harsh, like, consequences. You know, you might cut people off abruptly, right? You might cut people off abruptly and, like, not even tell them, right? I'm seeing that too. Like, you might not even tell them. But for some of you, I do get, like, this vibe of you'll go off on somebody, or, like, if you have to go off on somebody, your words will cut so deep. Like, it's like you come for their throat, is what I feel like. With the Queen of Swords here. Like, beasts use their teeth, man uses their hands. It's very, like, it's very carnal to me. It's like, it's very beast-like, you know? But I do feel like with the Queen of Swords, this is retaliation. You are the villain here, but I see this coming from a place of retaliation. You're not like this just because, you know what I mean? Like, somebody has to cross you. But what I feel here is the reason why you're the villain is because you might take it, you might go low, right? If so, like, you know that saying where it's like, if they go low, I go lower, or something like that. I feel like that's with you. Like, you could be really petty and you just go for the jugular. Like, you might take things too far, because over here we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, and this says Edward Lowe. He started his career as a Boston ship rigger, then turned to a more profitable lifestyle as a pirate. He has a reputation as a cruel brute. Okay? And then under here, everything casts a shadow. And so it's like, you have a because of how you react, because, you know, this is about our reactions. Because of the way you react, you have a reputation for, you know, going off the deep end, or taking things too far, or being really mean, right? Or like, you have a reputation for, like, you'll take it there, you know what I'm saying? And with this everything casts a shadow, that lets me know that maybe that's not really how you want to be seen, okay? Like, this is a unwanted consequence of this character trait, okay? So with this everything casts a shadow, I feel like this is not really, I don't feel like this is how you want to be seen, alright? There was this one quote. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, this is from this this YouTube video I was watching, and it's called Power of Awareness. And one of the quotes in it said, "Your reactions reveal where you live psychologically." Okay? I'm going to say that again. Your reactions reveal where you live psychologically. And so I feel like maybe you get set off easily, or triggered easily, or just in the past there have been moments where, you know, you really did go off on somebody, or you really did go for their throat. You didn't care. Or maybe at a point in your life you felt like this is how you had to be. You needed to be more defensive. You need to be more protective of what you were trying to create for yourself. But I feel like you didn't necessarily do that with the intent to or maybe looking back, you feel like you could have done things differently, okay? Then over here we have the Tower. We have the Ten of Cups here, and it says, Captain Kidd, after many adventures from the Americas to the Indian Ocean, Kidd was hanged for piracy and murder in London on 1701. Okay. And then we got Hot Seat underneath that. So, I feel like, my goodness, I feel like your mouth has gotten somebody in trouble. Okay? I feel like you have gotten somebody in trouble. It's going to be for different reasons. For some of you, maybe you expose somebody for lying or cheating, or maybe somebody it doesn't have to be about a relationship. It could be anything. I don't know. But it's like, or maybe you're able to, you know information, so you're able to like use information against people, right? Because with this Tower here, it's like I see you being the lightning strike, right? You coming down and delivering the punishment, right? The punishment from before, okay? Like, you ruining people's lives. Like, this is what I'm getting, like, ruining people's lives energy. Like, you can come through and get somebody fired, get somebody kicked out of their home, get somebody an F on the test, you know, make somebody get broken up with, right? There's something here with the Ace of Swords. Maybe you tell people secrets. Maybe you'll tell people secrets, or you keep secrets so you can use them later, or maybe you do research on people. I don't know. But yeah, because we got the Wheel of Fortune here, And then thickets, which makes me think of a web. So, some of y'all, I don't know, this energy is getting a little dark. Because I feel like I'm definitely getting like stalker energy. I'm getting somebody who definitely knows how to do some research on somebody. I'm seeing here definitely somebody, I'm getting a web of secrets, right? Somebody who keeps information on people and uses against them later. Or people just feel this way about you. People feel like you had this secret information on them. Or it's like somehow you're able to get your lick back. I'm getting like with this karma, this hot seat, right? Like when people do you wrong and you deliver this punishment, it's like you're always able to get your lick back. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what the wheel of fortune, no matter where they go, no matter how much time passes, you can get your lick back. Okay? And with the thickets here, I feel like people don't really see it coming. People don't really people can get lost, I feel like, trying to hide from you. I don't know. It's like I just feel like people don't really see it coming, right? No matter, because even if you have this reputation, it's like even then people still just don't see, people just don't really ever really see it coming. The way you go about it, right? And I think this has a lot to do with your words. Like you'll say something that they didn't even realize that you knew, or you'll say something that they didn't even think you would say, and it would just like lightning strike, like, you know, you'll call out the secret, like in front of everybody, like Cassie style, you know, on, not Cassie, but Zendaya's character, right? Just like her in Euphoria, just, you'll just out loud just say the thing. And I hope that makes sense. But yeah, with the celebration here, you're a winner, okay? You're winning, you know? And I think that's what makes you the biggest villain of them all, is that you are winning. Like if this person do you, but it's like you're definitely the villain. I feel like I can't sit here and see if you are justified or not. I don't know, but the way this energy is, yeah, you will ruin their life. That is villain all the way. All right, so that's all I have for today, Group 3. I didn't mean to say Group 3. Group 2. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this reading, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. But listen, I forgot to tell you about this card, right? This says cry it out. Some of y'all have made somebody cry. Okay? Y'all made somebody cry. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Bye! Hi, Group 3. You have chosen the silver crucifix. Okay? You have chosen the silver crucifix. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards and catch you on the other side. Group 3. Already, You are a hero, okay? You are a hero, group 3. You are somebody who is noble, somebody who is giving, selfless. I'm also getting, more than anything, you're somebody who solves people's problems, right? A lot of people's blessings might come through you, right? It's like what you give is often very necessary. And I feel like you have this abundance about you, and this abundance is what allows you to be so helpful. And I feel like there is some jealousy around it. But let's get into your cards, okay? Oh, I'm getting restless. Alright, so I am going to go vertically. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups, or the Jack of Cups. It says, Richard Worley. He set out from New York with an ill crew and carried few supplies. They captured a boat laden with household goods. Okay. And then we have take out the trash. So to me, this is about getting things done, right? Doing what's necessary, okay? With the Ten of Cups, first of all, I'm getting somebody who you have a way of pouring into many cups at once, right? You could be a teacher, a mentor. There's something about you being able to give to multiple people at one time, or you can give to many people without being drained easily, right? You have a lot to give, and there is an even distribution, right? This feels very like level-headed, okay? Mature, all right? Let me see. Even authoritative, I'm feeling like. And with this take out the trash card, to me this is about doing what needs to be done. Okay? So like, for example, taking out the trash, at a certain point when the trash can's full, the trash has to be taken out. And so there's this straightforwardness about the way you help people, right? I feel like you often come through with something that someone needs without them even having to ask, okay? And this can be a number of things, right? This could be just advice. This could be, a physical item. It doesn't really have to be a specific type of thing, but it's like you come through with what people need, okay? I do feel like this has to also do with the love you give, right? You're a very nurturing person, a very loving person, right? I feel like I'm also even getting like a good host, somebody who would be a good host, right? Pouring your friends some alcohol, a glass of wine or whatever, just to wind down. You know what I mean? Huh. I also want to look. Let's go ahead and look at the other cards. So we have the Two of Cups here. Then we have the King of Cups. This says, I don't know why, but like it's so hard for me to get my cards to stay where I want them to stay today. But anyway, so we have the King of Cups, and it says pirate sloop. American sloops were speedy, single-masted ships, ideal for the pirates of the Bahamas. And then underneath that we have if you're cold, bundle up. Ugh, I need to drink some water. Okay. So this to me has a lot to do with resourcefulness. I feel like you are very resourceful, right? And I think that is what contributes a lot to this idea that you have a lot to give, but it's because you're very resourceful, right? You know how to take what's around you and use it for, a higher purpose, okay? And because of that, you never really seem to run out, you know? And I feel like this is, Mojo, can you sit down? I feel like this is, you know, the epitome of an abundance mindset, that at any point and at any time, you know, something can be made from nothing, right? You know, and so I feel like that's what I get here with the King of Cups here, right? This openness, right? You're open to, hold on. I was going to get into that when I got into the Seven of Cups. But what I'm getting over here is like, even if, right, because we have the Two of Cups. So we go from the Ten of Cups to the Two of Cups. Mojo, can you sit down? And then we have the King of Cups here, right, when I was talking about the openness. And then if you're cold, bundle up. And so I feel like even if you have a little to give, even if you have a little to make do with, you're able to create a solution regardless, right? Because with the sloop here, it says this is a speedy single-masted ship, okay? So these are ships that are smaller than your normal size ships, okay? And it has its own advantages. Even though it's smaller, it has its own advantages because it moves faster. But it's like, see here, let's say with the Two of Cups, it's only you and one other person. Or you only have this little bit to give. Like I said, you're still able to come up with a way to solve the problem. Or you're able to come through regardless. Okay? But what I was getting into with earlier, I started talking off the rails. See, we have the Seven of Cups here, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a pirate ship. And you see so many, like, there's so many ships here, right? And so I feel like, and then we have 888. And so to me, this is about your ships always coming in, right? This is about you, like I said, you're never running out of blessings. You're never running out of resources. You're never running out of ideas. You're never running out of possibilities, out of new options, right? Like I said, you have this abundance mindset when it comes to, you know, solving these problems around you. It's like everything around you is an option. Everything around you can be used to its advantage. And so you just don't run out. You know what I mean? Like you just don't run out of possibilities. You don't run out of new paths to take, new ideas to try. We have this Page of Pentacles here. I feel like you are a very mental person, right? Or mercurial person. So air, earth, you know, Gemini, Virgo. I feel like you're open to trying new things because with this Page of Pentacles here, I feel like you just like to learn, right? You like learning. And I feel like you're one of those people that realizes that the only way to learn is by doing, right? By trying, okay? I feel like I did want to get the bottom. Actually, no, I want to see this card first. So we have Dawn here. Dawn. I feel like what makes you a hero is that you kind of light the way for people. You get people to believe in hope, right? Or to have hope. You represent hope, right? Looking at things, the glass half full. Looking at life as if things are always working out, right? You're able to see the bright side of things. And that's what makes you a hero, because it kind of reminds other people to try to see the brighter side of things as well. Or to also just to look up and to see that things are, even when things don't work out exactly how you plan, things can still be working out in your favor regardless, okay? I do feel like this is why there is envy around you, because envy came out at the bottom of the deck here, alright? And I feel like it's because there are people, look, at my experience, my personal experience, is when people really don't believe in themselves, or when people really have a lack mentality, it's easy for them to be jealous and upset with other people who don't think that way. because it invalidates all the limitations they've put on themselves. All right? Because it's like if you can do it, if you can do all this and that, then really they have no excuse. And really it doesn't even have to be that deep, because everybody's situation is different, but at the end of the day that they will be projecting that onto you, right? And that because you were able to do something that they didn't do or couldn't do, then it makes them feel like there's something wrong with them, when it really doesn't have to be the case. But I feel like that's what's going on here, because it's like you are kind of representing like the definition of abundance, right? Like the ships keep coming in. I wanted to look at this this card over here. This is the Jack of Spades, right? It says John Hawkins. He was the older cousin of Francis Drake. His streamlining of ships contributed to England's defeat of the Spanish Armada. You hear that? His streamline of ships, right? A streamline of ships. You are always blessed. You always have ships coming in. You always have opportunities coming in. You always have, for some people, it seems like a little bit to spare. You know what I'm saying? You're like, people don't see you as somebody who is running out or who experiences lack. And then we have here at the bottom of the deck, celebration. This celebration has been at the bottom of the deck for all three groups. And it's because whether you're the hero or the villain, you're winning. You have a lot to celebrate. You always come out on top. Whether you're I'm going to say that again. Whether you're the hero or the villain, you come out on top. You've come out on top. You've gotten what you needed to get, and you're headed towards victory with the celebration card. Hell, you're already victorious, okay? Because this abundance mindset that you have, this is what's going to take you far. All right? But that's all I have for you today, Group 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye!